of the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for game number 3 of the 4-game series. And the Phillies come in game 43 and 30 in the season. The Marlins game 29 and 42 in the season. And pitching for the Phillies today will be Ranger Suarez. And pitching for the Marlins today will be Andrew Mezier. Here go the Phillies starting lineup. We got Trey Turner and Castro with Alec Boone who playing first base. Nick Castellanos back line. Last cap with JT Mead and right side. And myself playing third base. And Brandon Roy. That's your Phillies starting lineup. What's up, Star Wars 99? What's up, Jaden? So we got Trey Turner coming to bat for the Phillies and Philly fans of age. And I was top of the first review. And you got pitch screen. Trey swinging the man, striking the one. And you're going to pitch to Trey Ronnie catching the one. And you're going to pitch to Trey swinging that one the 5-1-2. And you're going to pitch to Trey away moving. And Trey Turner flies out to the center field and Dan Myers. And the Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner over one. Coming next to bat the Phillies, you got Kyle Stewart next to bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. One out top of the first review. And you got a pitch connect where you swing with Ronnie catching the ball through. And you got a pitch swing with Ronnie catching the ball through 2. And you got a pitch swing that right into the stands. And that's a 5 balls to 2-1. And you got another pitch connect where you swing with Gray Boyd. Oh yeah, no, how many got set to the Phillies yet? We got I forget what team he gave them. He's I forget what team gave him. That's a good question. What team he gave him. I think said the team. I think Texas Rangers. I think it was. And you got another pitch where he's swinging at the 5-1-2. And you got another pitch where he's swinging away, but Castle as for time your Castle get right in the back, takes on base on. And you got another pitch where he's swinging, running catching the ball 3-2 for count. And Adrian got another pitch connect where he's swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Castle was out. Castle be 0-1 with your first strikeout. Well, I'm doing good, Jay. Well, I'm not okay, Jay, because we got, the first hospital, we put something to happen today, and I'm like freaking out right now. Oops, she's okay. Everything's just not right. It's not right in my world right now. And today was not a good day for me, so coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Boone next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 2 outs, top of the first inning. And you got a pitch coming in for you. For Alec, ready for running catch, go to strike 1-1. And you got another pitch coming for Alec, ready for win. Nick Castellanos got sat down yesterday. That's why he didn't play yesterday, because Nick Castellanos actually said something that was inappropriate, and Rod Thompson heard it, and Rod Thompson decided to bench Nick Castellanos. Why he didn't play yesterday. He's swinging that one, goes high there, goes right there, and that's the top of the wall. Alabama was around first, stop at second. Alabama got a W. Alabama got a W. Alabama got a hit. Alabama got a hit. He's 1-1. And this is Alabama's 11 double on 21 season on the short line on the short fly ball to center field Dan Myers. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies. Got 1 free on second base, 2 outs, top of the first CBM. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. And Andrew got a pitch connect by Castellanos range, but Nick Castellanos grounds out to the shortstop Jack Winker to the first baseman Aaron Wagner. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos over 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we have a score game, ladies and gentlemen. We went on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turning the bat. Let's see what the Marlins leaving to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Marlins players we had at the bottom of the first be Xavier Edwards, Augustin Ramirez, and Alan Lopez. Here comes Ranger. About to come out and pitch. Here comes Ranger Swartz about to be ready to pitch, y'all. Maybe Ranger Swartz could do much better than what Hayes Zoldi gets from Tuesday, which was horrible. Let's see if Ranger will come out there and give us some good pitching performance. Because you know Ranger can't pitch bad. So we know that. So, let's see if Ranger can do way better. And probably make this game interesting. And hope the offense give Ranger Suarez some bunch of fluid. So at least he can get on a good start somewhere and put his own. Here comes the Marlins talking about we got Xavier Edwards, Augustin Reyes, Al Lopez, and Will Hayden, Eric Glennon, Dave Myers, Colin Dooley, Jack Winkler, and Javier Son Jr. And that is your Marlins starting lineup. Here comes Ranger Suarez ready to pitch. Come on, Ranger. So coming at the bat for the Marlins, we have Xavier Edwards from the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 0 outs, batting the first team you. Xavier Edwards expert time on young. Xavier Edwards give up in the bat by 6 more base moves. Ranger Suarez and the pitch can bring Xavier ready for it. Run catch goes the balls with him. And Ranger Suarez and the pitch can bring Xavier ready for it. And Xavier Edwards flies out to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos, and Xavier Edwards is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Augustin Ramirez, and that's the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, went up on the first team. Wayne Suarez got a pitch coming for you. Augustin get ready for it. Runner catching those strike ones on one. And Wayne Suarez got another pitch for you. Augustin get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0 zone 2. I got this nerve feeling that they're gonna make my girlfriend into the first hospital. She have to be here for a week until they say she can go. Then she can get sent home, and then she have to go home. I'm just gonna pick her up and all that stuff, and then that's gonna be a thing. And that's what I'm afraid like that's gonna happen, and it's gonna ruin out the plans we have done. And Rain Swords and the face cutting ruin, you're just thinking Rain ruin. You swing it down with this 5 on, swing it 5 on, one can just strike one, Rain swing it 15, you're just swing it 5 on zone 2. And Rain swing it 15 goes to Runner catch go to strike 3, and Augustin wins down. First strikeout for Rain Swords 1K. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got Adam Lopez. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, the Marlins plays on base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Rain Swords got a pitch, gonna bring Lopez, get ready for it. Runner catch goes to Rose Will. Rain Swords got another pitch, gonna bring Lopez, get ready for it. Runner catch goes to ball 2-2 down. I forgot to say, guys, Otto Kemp is not playing tonight, so just letting you know that if y'all didn't know that. The night off. And Monso's playing third base, while Edwin playing first base, so letting you know that. And Rain Swords another pitch to bring Lopez to Rainbow. Runner comes good, the strike one is a 2-1. And Rain Swords another pitch to bring Lopez to Rainbow. Runner catches goes the ball 3 to 3-1. And Rain Swords another pitch to bring Lopez to Rainbow. Runner catches goes the strike 2 to 3-2 to full count. And Rain Swords another pitch to bring Lopez to Rainbow. He swing it down. He swing it down, goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls to 3-2. See why the Marlins can't sell out of damn ball for it. I see why they shouldn't even have a team in Miami. They can't sell up a damn ball for it. They shouldn't even have a damn team. And Ray Swan got no pitch coming for you. A little pass can make swing that one. That's another 5 balls still on 3-2. Who's the manager for the All-Star game? I don't even know. I don't even answer for none of this stuff because we don't even know until we get to that, and then we'll see. So I don't even have an answer for that. And Ray Swan's got another pitch coming for you. A little pass can wait for you. Swing that one. That's another 5 balls still 3-2. 3 5 balls. This is bad for Al Lopez. I don't know any of the answers to that one because they don't tell us fans ahead of time who the manager's gonna be for the All-Star game. We don't know. We don't even know who's gonna be playing for like the American League, the National League for the All-Star game. Anyway, the players either we don't even know that yet. So the voting games, and then we know who's gonna be on what sides. We don't know. And William Swan's gonna pitch William Lopez going for, and that is ball 4. And Ada Lopez is walked and will race the first base for the Marlins. Where to go, William Suarez? You walk your first bat of the game, you had to be Ada Lopez. At least the Phillies gonna host the All-Star game in 2026. We're gonna get the game. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Roberto Hernandez coming next to bat for the Marlins. We got one Marlin player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. William Swan's got a pitch game. You heard Roberto get ready for it. Ronald Kessler goes strike 1-1. William Swan's got another pitch. You heard Roberto get ready for it. Ronald Kessler goes balls 1-1. Just say his name. His name is Ranger Suarez. You have to say his jersey number. Just say Ranger. Just come on, Ranger. That's what you should do. That's his name. You know, don't say the jersey number. And Ranger Suarez got another pitch coming for you. Roberto get ready for it. I'm swinging the mids, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. And Ranger Suarez got another pitch coming for you. Roberto get ready for it. And Roberto Hernandez got X for Tamayo. And Roberto Hernandez get right back to back by his base home. And even Star was saying the name right. You have to say about the jersey numbers, though. They got names. And Ranger Suarez got another pitch coming for you. Roberto get ready for it. Swinging the mids, and that's strike 3. And Roberto Hernandez is out. Second strikeout from Ranger Suarez, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So we still have a close game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do to turn the bat at the top of the second. And the 3 Phillies players to bat top of the second being Max Kepler, JT Realmuto, and Bryson Stott. Oh, I got the itchy feeling. I get this itchy feeling that we're probably going to get, stay in that wins after. I feel like I have this feeling that she probably win. He probably checked her out. I don't know if he sent her home or he left her and going to stay there. I don't know anything. So until she texts me or something, then that she's home, then I will know everything's fine. But if not, then I won't even get the hear from her. So I don't even know anything right now. So I'm all frantic right now. Because because you don't like to be going to that place, and it's just scary breaking right now. Can't even function right now. Yeah, take it off, and yeah, we did. It is no off, man. You believe that probably if it was, that'd be something, but you believe it there. It's funny, Jaden, you don't even know the damn Phillies' starting rotation names. Like, you should know the names because I say them all the damn time. who's playing it and stuff. You don't even know the names. Like that's just saying something. Can't be a Phillies fan if you don't know the Phillies starting rotation. Y'all know the names. Can't just say jersey numbers. Cause you know that doesn't work like that. You gotta know the names. Oh, tomorrow's game, who's pitching is gonna be Christopher Sanchez. Christopher Sanchez is pitching tomorrow. So Christopher Sanchez is pitching tomorrow. Yeah, Christopher Sanchez is pitching tomorrow. So yeah, I think I knew that. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kepler coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, top second. Here we go. Andrew got a pitch. Can everybody Max can wait for Ronnie catch goes ball to them. Andrew got another pitch. We Max. Ronnie catch goes ball to the 2-0. Yeah, but Chris was saying he's pitching tomorrow, and then McEvoy starts the series with the Mets on Friday, and then so you know he starts that on Friday soon. Yeah, he starts that series on Friday soon. And you're gonna pitch Max Money catches ball 3-0. And you're gonna pitch Max ready for and that is ball for and Max Kevin is ball to advance the first base for the field. Max Kevin going to drill one. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got coming next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Wheeler next to bat the Phillies. We got one free player first base, 0 outs, top of second. Here we go. Andrew got a pitch coming with JT Wheeler for body catch goes. That's a ball 1-0. Yeah, Andrew got another pitch coming with JT Wheeler. Yeah, Christmas Sanchez pitching tomorrow. Then Zach Wheeler pitches Friday. Then Zach Wheeler pitching Friday. Mickey pitches on Saturday, and then Zara pitches on Sunday. So yeah, that way you know that for the Mets series is gonna be Wheeler, A1s, and Zara. So that way, just in case everybody knows that. Yeah, so Sanchez closes out the 4-game series, and then Zach Wheeler starts off the next one at home. So and Andrew got another pitch with JT away for Ronnie Cut goes strike one is a 2-1. And Andrew got another pitch with JT away for you swing that one is a 5 balls and 2-2. Yeah. Yeah, we're just tonight, Sanchez tomorrow, so. And my girlfriend did say to me early because it's on my black she said she got happy things to me because, you know, it's for my people tomorrow, so. Mm-hmm. So that was nice for her to say that. Yeah, because, you know, after she said that, I got to, you know. And Andrew got another pitch with JT Rainbow. And JT really strikes out the foul team. And JT really was out. JT really open one with your first. JT really open one. JT really open one with your first strikeout. Yeah, so that was very nice for her to say. I know my girlfriend Naomi wants to defend me when that Dave did simply said. I know she wouldn't defend for me because I know her. Well, actually, my friend Alex, she went. My friend girl Alex, and my girlfriend and both wouldn't defend me because you know they wanted to go punch the Dave in the face. They really wanted to. The girl Alex didn't do that because you know she didn't want to get get sent to his house too, so she didn't really go do it. She was thinking about wanting to do it, but she was like, you know the rule, you can't put hands on people. You know, girlfriend Naomi needs the same rule too, but she was thinking about it. She really threatened her that she really wanted to do that because she wanted to defend for me because you know. So important to her. She wanted to go, she was really angry. She really wanted to go punch the dude and hit the guy. And then so she went to a text room and I wanted her to calm down because, you know, she said she made the best she wanted to do that. She wanted to go home because she felt like she wanted to go out to hurt somebody. So don't go home, stay. And then, you know, and then when they told her she had to pack her stuff and go, I was like, I was getting upset. I'm like, no, 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 no. And then when she had to go, I was like getting upset. So then I had to, you know, explain we need some time, and then she had to hug her and everything because she was leaving, and then I was like, and she didn't want to go to friend's house because every time she go there, she'd be there for more than a couple of days. She been smoking and stuff because then she didn't come home until into the clear, and then it's like, damn. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player first base, one out top of second. Here we go. Andrew got a pitch for Stock. Get ready for it. Ronnie Catch goes strike 1-1. Andrew got another pitch for Stock. Ronnie Catch goes ball 1-1. Andrew got another pitch for Stock. Ronnie swinging down with the 5-1-1-2. Andrew got another pitch for Stock. Get ready for it. Ronnie Catch goes ball 2-2-2. Andrew got another pitch for Stock. Get ready for it. Ronnie Catch goes ball 3 to 3-2 the full count. Andrew got another pitch. Get ready Stock. Get ready for it. That's good thing you just voted, y'all. I'm just not focused in the head right now. And Bryson started strikes out on the foul too. Bryson started out. Bryson started overwhelming your first strikeout. This thing I'm good just getting set the front house to how she must be feeling right now. Like if she's like, to go home or she is they gonna keep her now. I'm just feeling even I'm just worried. So that's why I'm trying to function on covering the game at the same time. I'm really worried about her. It's like my brain just can't like you know. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa coming next, the bat of the Phillies. You got one finger at first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. And you got a pitch coming from Mondo away for a running catch goes ball to them. And you got another pitch coming from Mondo away for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And you got another pitch coming from Mondo away for it. And then Mondo Sosa runs out softly to the third base, with Connor moving to the first base, and Eric Wesley. And then Mondo Sosa's out, Monsanto open one. That's 3 yards for the Phillies. So we never scored game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn the bat, the Marlins do turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the three Marlins players the bat at the bottom of the second will be Eric Wesley, Dan Myers, and Colin Newman. I don't believe my parents that he was big for that. You know, she can do this. Like, say she's gonna find, they gonna do it. It's like hard to really like, when you ain't got that part, it's just like, what do you do? Like, like I'm just like worrying. Like, research so he said, Newer Hopkins, 27 years old, was rushing for fifth round pick by the 2018 Seattle Mariners and the rating with the Baltimore Orioles by the way of the minor league purchase of 2021 Wood Project. He became a minor leaguer free agent following. I don't know when he's gonna do that, so you can't even answer that one if you wanted to. And here comes Ranger. So coming up the bat for the Marlins, we have Eric Wegman. Coming up the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 2 out, 0 outs. Bottom of the second, here we go. Ray Stores got a base connect for Eric and Ray Bowen. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I have to look that up. I have to look that up to know that. And Ray Stores got a pitch for Eric and Ray, but Ronnie Cousins goes strike the one. And Ray Stores got another pitch for Eric and Ray, but Ronnie Cousins goes balls on one. And Ray Stores got another pitch connect for Eric and Ray Bowen. But I couldn't tell you that is a nerd anyway. Then Redman grounds out softly to the pitcher. Ray Stores immediately puts to the first baseman Adam Boone, recepting the first base back in time. Eric Redman's out. Coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Dan Myers. The next, the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Ray Stores got a pitch for he did get ready for him. Running catch another strike one's on one. And Ray Stores got another pitch for he did get ready for him. Running catch goes the balls on the one. And Ray Stores got another pitch for he did get ready for him. You swing that one, that's a 5-0. You swing that's a 5-0 to 1-2. Race was in the pitch we did. Away was sweet as a 5-1-2. Race was in the pitch we did. Run catch me the strike 3. And then runs out. Third strike on race was 3 Ks. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got continuity. Next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays a race. 2 outs, bottom second. Here we go. Race was got pitch. We kind of run the catch goes ball through. Race was in the pitch. We kind of run it. Swinging the base, and that strike 1-1. And race was in the pitch. We kind of give it. Swinging the run the catch goes. That strike 2-1-2. Race was in the pitch. We kind of give it. Run the catch goes ball 2-2-2. Oh wait, yeah, look at Dave. I saw Dave one person. And Wayne swung at the pitch and they kind of get away from running catch goes 1-1. Wayne swung at the pitch and kind of running catch swinging the pitch strike 1-1. Wayne swung at the pitch kind of running catch goes strike 2-1-2. Wayne swung at the pitch kind of running catch goes ball 2-2. Wayne swung at the pitch kind of swinging at the 5-1-2-2. Wayne swung at the pitch kind of running catch goes ball 3-3-2 for Kim. Wayne swung at the pitch kind of get away from that is ball 4. And continuity is walking base, the first base for the Marlins. Way to go, Wayne Sword. You walk your second bat of the game. It had to be continuity. Coming next to that for the Marlins, we have, what's his name? David. So coming up next to that for the Marlins, we have Jack Winkler. Coming next to that for the Marlins, we got one runner playing first base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Wayne Swords got a pitch coming for Jack and ready for it. You swing that with the 5-1. Wayne Swords got that pitch for Jack and ready for it. You swing that one, that's a foul tip, that's 0-2. Yeah, well, we're not watching the IMP game, so you don't need to tell us that information, Jaden. Yeah, because we don't need to know about that anyway. And Wayne Swords gonna pitch gonna play Jack and Wayne Bowen. Right there catches goes rolls 1-2. And Wayne Swords gonna pitch gonna play Jack and Wayne Bowen. And Wayne Swords will pitch out to his first baseman, Adam to make sure that continuity got the first base bag, pick up a 10 number 1 at first base. Well, that's good to know that. And Wayne Swords got another pitch coming in for you, Jack and Wayne Bowen. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Jack Winkler is out. 4 strikeout for Wayne Swords, 4 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins, so we have a scoring game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do when they turn the bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Philly players who at top of the third will be Brian Morris, Trey Turner, Kyle Swim. Brian Morris has no stat line. Trey Turner's over 1, and Kyle Swim is over 1 with a strikeout. This was out there wheeling dealing. You got 4 strikeouts. Come on, man. The offense can get Rangers source a bunch of one. Rangers doing his job. Come the offense can do something. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on 8, 0 outs. Top of the third. Here we go. And then you got a pitch coming by Marsh going, but Brandon Marsh flies out sharply to the center field and Dave Myers. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you open one. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. And you got a pitch coming by Trey. Get ready for it. Riders catching guns and rolls with him. Next season we're gonna have Justin Corbett come out. We're gonna have Angel Page. Angel Page is gonna be called up after the All-Star break this year, and then Justin Corbett we might call him up next year. So, so Angel got another pitch coming up, but try to get ready for it. Why did he catch the goes ball 2-2? But in the middle, I'm not sure when he's gonna get called into the bigs. I'm not sure for that one. And Angel got another pitch coming up, but try to get ready for it. Why did he catch the goes? Strike one is a 2-1. And Andrew got another pitch coming by trying to get ready for it. And Trey Turner grounds out to the third base and Connor he do to the first base and Eric Weber in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 2. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Sword coming next, the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Andrew got a pitch coming by Sword, get ready for it. Rodney's catching go. The strike was on 1. Yeah, because I think yeah, because I know Justin Carver's is in AAA with the Iron Pigs, but any minute I gotta look at one of his stats for him because I really don't know right now. And then you got another pitch in the base swing, get ready for it. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 zone 2. And you got another pitch in the base swing, get ready for it. And Kyle Swimmer flies out sharply to the right fielder. Herbertio Hernandez. And Kyle Swimmer's out. Kyle Swimmer, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So we still in a close game, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turning the bat. Let's see the Marlins leave the turning back at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Marlins players do the bat. Do got the bat at the bottom of the third. We Javier Son Jr. and Xavier Edwards and Augustin Ramirez. And Braves can't get nobody on base. They can't even do that. Let's say they're freaking high. So. It's the best part about day came when it was like the sessions like bad stuff. What I did was I went open viral, I stayed viral and just hold her hand, kind of curse her hand just because to make her, feel better. And she was upset and stuff, so I didn't want to leave and stuff, so I just did that. And she goes my hand back, so that was kind of good. So to make her feel better, because I didn't want her to be like, I know she was pissed off what somebody did to me, and she really wanted to throw hands. And she said to me when we were in the meditation room, do you want me to go fight him? And I said, no, I don't want you to go doing that because I don't want you to get in trouble for doing it. And then we saw him in the hallway. She was like, she was pissed off. But she really wanted to go with him. But it's like, I didn't really think it, kicked out for don't get such a bunch of house praise, right? But then when she makes the threat, that's when they're going to say not 3-2 on her because she made a statement that she shouldn't have said. If she would have just say, I'm not going to do that, then maybe everything would be fine, but she didn't have to say that. Because making statements like that and you want to go hurt somebody, it's kind of like, you're defending me, but then you want to go ahead and get yourself, sent there, and then you never know if you're going to be able to come home or something. Why you stop pitching, yo? So coming at the bat for the Marlins, we have Javier St. Julian coming to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Wayne Swords in the pitch going to be Javier. Great boy. Runner catches goes. Balls alone. Wayne Swords in the pitch going to be Javier. Great boy. Runner catches goes. Strike one is a 1-1. And Wayne Swords in the pitch going to be Javier. Great boy. Come on, Ranger. There we go. Where's your position, Ranger? And Javier St. Julian grinds it out softly to the pitcher. Wayne Swords, he threw it to the first base and elbow in time. And Javier St. Julian's out. Ranger was fast on that one. He's like, yeah. My position. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Xavier Edwards coming up next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Xavier Edwards expert timeout. Xavier Edwards get right back to bat box, 6 more base rules. The Wayne Swords at the pitch going to be Xavier ready for it. You got Ranger, you overdo it this time. You were good the first time, and then this time you overdo it. Ranger, how do you overthrow at the bone this time? The first time you didn't even do that. Okay. Oh, wow, that was overthrown. That was right into the grass. That's a single. And Xavier Edwards advanced to first base for the Marlins. Xavier Edwards singles on the ground ball to the pitcher, and the Rangers swimming. Xavier Edwards advanced to second base on a throw error by the pitcher, Rangers swimming. Wayne Swords got an error. Damn it. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Dustin Ramirez, who next to bat for the Marlins. We got one Marlins player on second base, 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Wayne Swords got a pitch for you, Dustin Gary Boyd. Runner comes goes wrong now. Wayne Swords got a pitch for you, Dustin Gary Boyd. Right, he swung it down when it's a 5 balls, 1-1. And the first Miami for 3 nights. Damn, they got one more night to be in Miami. They got Miami because this is like young. Now all they gotta do is, one more night in Miami was tomorrow, and then they get to come back home following. And Wayne Swords gonna pitch me and go sing a rainbow. Just called Mountain Visit, you mean. And Augustin Ramirez flies out sharply to the center field of Brandon Morris. And Augustin Ramirez is out. It's called Mountain Visit, not Mountain Visit. Yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Alan Lopez coming next to bat for the Marlins. We got one Marlins player on second base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Wayne Swords got a pitch going to bring Lopez great forward. Right there catch goes the balls with him. And Wayne Swords got a pitch going to bring Lopez great forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And Wayne Swords got a pitch going to bring Lopez great forward. And Alan Lopez grinds out softly to the first base. Alabama only hit puts to the pitcher. Wayne Swords is stuck to the first base back in time. And Alan Lopez is out. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So it's still a scoring game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. They're turning the bat top of the form. And the three Philly players in red tower point will be Alec Boone, Nick Castellanos, and Vaz Cameron. Alec Boone is 1-1 with a double. Nick Castellanos 1-1, and Vaz Cameron is walked. And pizza and stuff. I started thinking pizza and stuff. Then to do some drugs. I'm thinking about things. See, I can't think of it because I can't, like, today, I just can't get off my fucking mind, man. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 top of the fourth. Here we go. And you got a pitch coming by Alec Boone. Riley catches guns balls on him. And you got another pitch coming for Alec Boone. You swing at that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Alec Boone will advance to first base for the Phillies. What's up, Dunley? No, he make the one with any you. Everyone got another hit, 2-2, and Adam Boone singles on a line drive to the center field of Dave Myers. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next about the Phillies. We got one free man first base, 0 top the fourth. Here we go. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. Nick does stick. In the end, you got a pitch connect with Castellanos and Ray Boone. You expected that to happen though. And Nick Castellanos lines into a force out to the center field. Dan Myers to the second base with Xavier Edwards to the shortstop Jet Wing. Adam Boone was out of second base, and Nick Castellanos raced to first base. Damn, Nick Castellanos got yourself out. I don't know what Star was with that, Jaden. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Max Kevin coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got Max Kevin coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player on first base, one out top of the phone. Here we go. And you got a pitch getting by Max Kevin, boy. Swinging that one. That's a 5-0 going. And you got another pitch getting by Max Kevin, boy. Running catch another strike 2 going 2. And you got another pitch by Max Kevin, boy. Running catch goes the rolls 1 and 2. And and the wild pitch by the pitcher, Andrew was and the catch the other way to second base. So Andrew got another pitch, but he managed to go for one catch goes the ball 2-2-2. And Andrew got another pitch, but he managed to go for it. Match cover asked for a timeout, yo. The match cover can get right back to back about 6 more baseballs. And you got another pitch coming up on your ass, get ready for it. Riley's catching goes the ball 3 is a 3-2 is a full count. Well, I think I am going to go to Pokemon Friday just because I got to do this. This is the first thing for her, so I'm going to do it anyway. Even though, you know, if I can't be there, then that's okay. Like, you know, I don't even know. We don't have no clue about what's going to happen soon. And Andrew got a pitch another pitch coming for you, Max going for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls, a 3-2. That's a full count. When the catch goes roll 3-3-2. That's a full count. And Andrew got another pitch for you, Max going for it. Swinging that was a 5 balls, a 3-2. And Andrew got another pitch coming for you, Max going for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5 balls, 2-3-2. And Andrew got another pitch coming for you, Max going for it. And that is ball 4. And then Max Cover is walking to advance the first base for the Phillies. This is Max Cover's second walk of the game. So the Phillies have Max Cover on first base and Nick Castellanos on second base. And he said for the Eagles have a joint practice with the Cleveland Browns all of a sudden. Yeah, they do have that one because that's one of the preseason games. I think it's the second preseason game they have. Yeah, so that's gonna be yeah. Well, the Cleveland Browns are gonna have joint practice with the Eagles, I think so. Yeah, it's gonna be at home. So the Cleveland Browns are gonna have joint practice with the Eagles, though. So that's gonna be exciting. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Reed next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly Phillies on first base, second base. One out, about top of the fourth. Here we go. And you got a pitch coming for JT, get ready for it. Yeah, so yeah. I think the only preseason game they go on the road is the one with the New York Jets, where they gotta go with the New Jersey for that one. But the first 2 preseason games are gonna be at home. One against the Cincinnati Bengals at home for the first season game in August, and the second preseason game in August is gonna be against the Cleveland Browns. But the Cleveland Browns have to trade back with the Eagles. So he swings that goes right to the grass. That's a single. JT Reed is the first base for the field. JT Reed got a hit. He's 1 for 2. JT Reed singles on a ground ball to the left fielder. Harrison Jr. And Max Cover base to third base, and JT Reed second base. So the Phillies have JT Reed on second base, and Max Cover on third base. But the Phillies scored a run, so the Phillies have 1 run. The Phillies have 1 run. The Marlins have 0 runs, and the Phillies get the first run score, and the first run score in the top of the 4th thanks to Nick Castellanos. That was 1-0 Phillies. So coming next about the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next about the Phillies. We got Philly Phillies on second base and third base. 0 outs. Top of the 4th, here we go. And you got Pittsburgh for you Stock running for you swing that one go high here, wave it in that ball is going, gone. 3-run home run for Bryson Stott, and the Phillies are taking the lead. So the score is the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. And the Phillies will get a 3-1 score at the top of the 4th, thanks to Max Cover, JT Marito, and Bryson Stott's 3-run home run. This is Bryson Stott's 5th home run in the 2025 season on a fly ball to center field. Now it's 1-0 Phillies. And Bryson Stott is 1 for 2, yo. Take that one, Marlins, in your goddamn face. It's a 3-1 shot because he had 2 on base, so. Coming next to battle the Phillies, we got the Marlins next to battle the Phillies. No Philly fans on ways. One out, top of the board, here we go. And you got a pitch for your Marlins away board. And the Marlins grounds out to the second baseman, Xavier Woods to the first base, and the Marlins is out. The Marlins you're over 2. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Bernie Marsh next about the Phillies. No Philly bears on ways. 2 outs, top of the board, here we go. And you got a pitch for you, Marsh, get ready for running catch goes, strike 1. And you got a pitch for Marsh, running catch goes, ball 1. And you got another pitch for Marsh, running catch goes, strike 2, 1, 2. And you got another pitch for Marsh, get ready for it. Running catch goes, ball 2, 2, 2. And then you got another pitch for Marsh, get ready for it. Running catch goes, ball 3, it's a 3 and 2, the full count. And as you got another pitch coming for you, Morris, get ready for it. You swing it down, it goes right to the stand, that's a 5 balls, a 3 and 2. And as you got another pitch coming for you, Morris, get ready for it. What's up, Doug? Live. And that is ball 4. And Randy Marsh is ball through advance to first base for the Bills. This is Randy Marsh's first ball of the game. So we got the Marlins, so we got the Marlins pitching coach coming around to talk to Andrew. Mercier, that ain't good. Yeah, 4-0, man. 4-0. Shout out to Kobe watching, leaving the 6 eyes. That's 4-0, that's a good feeling right there. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to the bat of the Phillies. We got one female at first base, 2 outs, top of the board, here we go. And you got another pitch, and you got a pitch going for Trey, get ready for it. Right, this catch goes to Rose Balloon. And you got another pitch going for you, Trey, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is 1-1. And you got another pitch going for you, Trey, get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt, that's a ball 2 to 2-1. And you got another pitch coming for you and Trey, get ready for it. Dang. And Trey Turner grounds out to the second base, Xavier Edwards to the first base with Aaron Wellington, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you're 0 for 3. And that's 3 runs for the Phillies. So it's cool. The Phillies have 4 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs. And we move on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn around. Let's see the Marlins able to turn around at the bottom of the fourth. Now it's 4-0 Phillies. And the 3 Marlins players to the back at the bottom of the fourth will be Roberto Hernandez, Eric Wagnerman, and Demi Myers. Like the Phillies always do good with racial pictures. They always get him Russell Wilson. It's like literally that's the thing. Rain's still pitching. So come out the bat for the Marlins. We have Alberto Hernandez come to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 0 outs, 5 in the fourth. Here we go. And Wayne Swords got a pitch coming up for you. Alberto, get ready for it. Runner catches on the strike on one. Wayne Swords in the pitch for you. Alberto, get ready for it. Runner catches ball to 1. Wayne Swords in the pitch for you. Alberto, get ready for it. Runner catches ball 2 to 2-1. Yeah, and then because my schedule tells you all the games I play on Twitch, and they got the different times they schedule. So, but I don't be on Twitch like that. So, and Wayne Swords got in the pitch for you. Alberto, get ready for it. Runner catches ball 3 to 3-1. And Wayne Swords got in the pitch for you. Alberto, get ready for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 2. It's a 3-2. The full count. And Wayne Swords in the pitch for you. Alberto, get ready for it. He's swinging down. That's a 5-0. It's a 3-2. And Wayne Swords in the pitch for you. Alberto, get ready for it. And Alberto Hernandez pops out to the first base for Alabama. And Alberto Hernandez is out. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Eric Wagner coming next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 1 out, 5 in the fourth. Here we go. Wayne Swords in the pitch for Eric Gray for it. Runner catches balls 1. And Wayne Swords in the pitch for Eric Gray for it. Runner catches ball 2 to 2-0. And Wayne Swords in the pitch for Eric Gray for it. You see that one goes right to the grass. And that's a single. Eric Redmond will raise the first base for the Marlins. And Eric Redmond singles on the ground ball to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Dang, Nick Castellanos couldn't catch that. Right, that couldn't get it. Nick Castellanos couldn't get it. That's the diving right side. Nick Castellanos couldn't pick that up. So coming next to bat for the Marlins, we have Dan Ryder connects to bat. We have Dan Ryder connects to bat for the Marlins. We got 1 player at first base, 1 out, 5 in the fourth. Here we go. Wayne Swords got a pitch coming for you. Dan, get ready for it. And Dan Ryder grabs into a double play. Yes. Dan Ryder grabs into a double play to the shortstop, Trey Turner to the second base, and Bryson Stott to the first base at Alabama. Eric Wegman is out at second base, and Dan Ryder is out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So the score is the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see the Phillies name their turn to bat at the top of the 5th. And it's still for the Phillies. And the 3 Phillies players to bat top of the 5th will be Kyle Swim with Alabama and Nick Castellanos. Kyle Swim is over 2 to strike out. Alabama is 2-2 with the double. And Nick Castellanos over 2 with a run. thing came off. Oh man. Get this thing stay. Yeah. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swoop in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. And you got the pitch swing, swing away for running catch goes all through. And you got another pitch swing, swing away for a swing in the middle, and that's strike 1-1-1. And then you got another pitch swing, swing away for a running catch goes ball 2, the 2-1. And then you got another pitch coming for you, swing away for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. And you got another pitch coming for you, swing away for it. Running catch goes to roll 3, it's a 3-2, the full kill. And then you got another pitch coming for you, swing away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Castro is out. Castro, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Alec Boone next to bat of the Phillies, no Philly fans on base, 1 out on top of the fifth, here we go. And you got a pitch coming for you, Alec the Rain Boy. You swing that one, goes right to the stands, and that's the 5-1. And you got another pitch coming for you, Alec the Rain Boy. And Alec Boone reaches on the throw there by the shortstop, Jack Wiggle. Everyone got a base by throwing there. By throwing there. Yeah, they got a base by base. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to the bat of the Phillies. We got one female at first base. 1 out, top of the fifth, here we go. And you got a pitch for Castellanos ready for it. Nick Castellanos flies out to the right fielder. Havedio, and there it is, and Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 3. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Max Kepler next to the bat of the Phillies. We got one female at first base. 2 outs, top of the fifth, here we go. And you got a pitch coming for you, Max, get ready for it. Running catch those balls 1 out. And you got another pitch coming for you, Max, get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5-1. And you got another pitch coming for you, Max, get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 2 to 1-2. And you got another pitch coming for you, Max, get ready for it. And Max Kepler asked for a timeout, yo. Max Kepler get right back in the bat about 6 more base holes. And you got another pitch coming for you, Max, get ready for it. You swing at that one, goes right into the stage, and that's a 5-0, 1 and 2. And Andrew got another pitch coming from Mays, go wait for it. Ronnie catching goes to roll 2 to 2 and 2. Now that's a ball, the ball's in the dirt, the ball 2 and 2. Andrew got another pitch coming from Mays, go wait for it. And Max Kevin flies out to the right field, and Roberto Hernandez, and Max Kevin's out. And Max Kevin straight at one on first base. And Max Kevin, let's see, Max Kevin, you 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. And we went to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn the bat. Let's see the Marlins give the turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Marlins players at the bottom of the fifth be Colin Newley, Jack Winkler, and Javier St. Julian. We're just still pitching, yo. We're just still pitching, son. This is really getting me heavy, though. I see my girl today after, to see her. And now I feel like, even though I'm still worried about her, it's kind of like I'm not forgetting about her because, So coming at the bat for the Marlins, we had Colin Newby coming to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And Wayne Swords got a pitch coming for Connor Gray for a running catch goes to ball 1. Wayne Swords got a pitch for Connor, running catch goes to strike 1 is 1-1. Wayne Swords got a pitch for Connor Gray for a running catch goes to ball 2-1. And Wayne Swords got a pitch for Connor Gray for 1. You swing that one goes high in the air, way right there. That ball's going, gone. Solo home run for Colin Norby, and the Marlins are on the board. So the score, the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 1 run, and the Marlins get the first run score in the bottom of the fifth thanks to Colin Norby's solo home run. This is Colin Norby's 4th home run of the 2020 season on a fly ball to center field. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Jack Winkler commits the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Wayne Swords got a pitch going to break Jack and wait for it. Running catch the strike 1 on 1. And Jack Wiggle grounds out to the shortstop and 22. He threw to the first base at Alabama in time. And Jack Wiggle is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Javier St. George. Next, the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 1-0, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Williams Swartz got a base skinner by Javier waiting for it. Right that catch goes to Rolls with him. And Williams Swartz got another base skinner by Javier waiting for it. Right that catch goes to strike one is 1-1. And Williams Swartz and swing down to 5 balls 1-1. And Williams Swartz got another base skinner by Javier waiting for it. And Javier St. George lines out to the right field and Nick Cassiano. And Javier St. George is So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies. Coming next, the bat for the Marlins. We have Xavier Edwards connects the bat for the Marlins. We got no Marlins players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. And Williams Swartz got a pitch coming for you, Xavier waiting for it. We swing it down. That's a 5 on the zone 1. And Williams Swartz in the pitch for Xavier waiting for it. And Xavier Edwards asked for time on you. Xavier Edwards get right back in the bat, 6 more base moves. And Williams Swartz in the pitch coming for Xavier waiting for it. Ronald catches goes to strike 2, zone 2. And Williams Swartz and another pitch coming for Xavier waiting for it. He swung it down, that's a 5 on zone 2. And Williams Swartz and another pitch coming for Xavier waiting for it. And we say right in the middle, right in the middle. And Williams Swartz and the pitch, Xavier running catch goes to strike 3. Xavier was out. First strikeout for Williams Swartz, 5 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Phillies, 3 outs for the Marlins. So scores, the Phillies have 4 runs, the Marlins have 1 run. That's in the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies need to turn the bat at the top of the 6th. And the 3 Philly Braves are at the top of the 6th will be J.T. Realtor, Bryson Stott, and Marlon Souza. J.T. Realtor is 1-2 with a strikeout, no yard to run. Bryson Stott is 1-2 with a home run and a strikeout and 3 yards. And Marlon Souza is over 10. If they go, oh yeah, next Wednesday it's gonna be the NBA draft. Next one is going to be NBA Jam on 25th. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Reader from the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Birds on base. 0 outs, top of the 6th inning. Andrew got a pitch, going to be JT Ray for it. Riley catch goes to Rose Blue. Andrew got a pitch, be JT Ray. Swing that the foul was 1-1. Andrew got a pitch, be JT Ray for it. Swing that with the foul was 1-2. And Andrew got another pitch, going to be JT Ray for it. And JT Ray asked for a time on you. JT Ray get back in the red system of 8 tools. And Andrew got another pitch, going to be JT Ray for it. And Jason Reed winds out to the center field at the end riders, and JT Reed is out. JT Reed 1 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock, and next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, top of the 6th inning. And Andrew got a pitch, going to Bryson Stock, and Ray Boy, Riley catching those balls with him. And Andrew got another pitch, going to Bryson Stock, and Ray Boy, Riley catching those strike 1 is 1-1. And Andrew got another pitch, going to Bryson Stock, and Ray Boy. Riley catching those ball 2-1. And Andrew got another pitch, going to Bryson Stock, and Ray Boy. Riley's catching goes to ball 3 is a 3-1. And you got another pitch getting for your stock away board. Riley's catching goes to strike 2 is a 3-2 to full count. Just a full watch street name with the 7 lanes. And you got another pitch getting for your stock away board. And that is ball 4. And Bryson Stott is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. This is Bryson Stott's first ball of the game. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got a Marlins Sosa coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free batter on first base. 1 out, top of the 6th, here we go. And you got the pitch getting over your on the gray board. Swing the base, and that struggles on 1. And Andrew got the pitch for you on the gray board. Riley catches go to strike 2 zone 2. And Andrew got the pitch for you on the Riley catches go to strike 1. This is swinging the base, struggles on 1. And Andrew got the pitch for you on the Riley catches go to strike 2 zone 2. And Andrew got the pitch for you on the gray board. Right, swinging the base, and that strike 3. And the Marlins Sosa is out. Marlins Sosa, you're 0 for 2. It says you're 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free batter on first base, 2 outs, top of the 6th, here we go. And you got a pitch coming up for your Marsh, great boy, swinging the mids, and that strike was on 1. And you got another pitch coming up for your Marsh, great boy. Riley catch goes the balls 1-1. And you got another pitch coming up for your Marsh, great boy. And Angie was going to do a pitch over to his first baseman to make sure that Bryce Stock is on the first base bag, Pickerton number one at first base. And Angie got another pitch coming for Morris Grayboy. And so that was Rodney Grass, that's a single. Brandon Ross reversed the first base for the field. Brandon Ross got a hit, 1 for 2. And Brandon Ross singles on the ground ball to the second base at Xavier Edwards. And Bryce Stott at second base. So the Phillies have Brandon Ross at first base. And Bryce Stott at second base. And they got a run with you. So the Marlins manager coming up to the mound to talk to Andrew Rusher. That ain't good. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Marlins. So pitch change for the Marlins. So Adam Rizzo, the pitcher they come to pitch for the Marlins. We Lake Richards. So coming next about the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next about the Phillies. We got Penny Van on first base, second base. 2 outs. Top of the sixth, here we go. Lake got a pitch coming for Trey away from Ronda catch goes the ball through. Lake got another pitch coming for Trey away for it. Ronda catch goes the ball 2-2. And Lake got another pitch coming for you, Trey away for it. Ronda catch goes the ball 3-3 now. And Lake got another pitch coming for you, Trey away for it. And that is ball 4. And Trey Turner is ball 2 against the first base for the Bills. And Trey Turner is supposed to win the game. So the Phillies have Trey Turner on first base, Brandon Marsh on second base, and Bryce Stott on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swogan next to bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies, 2 outs. Top of the sixth, here we go. And Lake got a pitch in the boy, swinging away for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike was on 1. And the base is loaded for Kyle Swogan, so, you can go either 2 ways. You hit in the grass, and then you score, start home, and then you get a fifth run, or you go and step it out of here. and that will give us 8 runs. And the wake another pitch gonna be swung away from it. I'm gonna swing that when the ball was on 2. And wake another pitch gonna be swung away from it. And Cosmo flies out sharply to the left field and Javier Sangre. And Cosmo is out. Cosmo, you stranded Trey Turner, Brandon March, and the vice stolen base. And you messed up a base load situation. And Cosmo is out. Cosmo over 4. Cosmo over 4 with your second strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. And scored the Marlins have 4 runs. The Phillies have 1-1. And we move on to the bottom. And moving on to the bottom of the 6th game. It's the Marlins turn the bat. Let's see the Marlins turn the bat at the bottom of the 6th. The 3 Marlins plays the bat at the bottom of the 6th to be. The good season is Al Lopez and Roberto Hernandez. We got Augustus Reyes from the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6th. He got a wait short. Got a pitch for Augustus Grayboy. When the catch goes strike the wait short, the pitch. Augustus Grayboy. Augustus Reyes rounds out to the pitcher. Wait short. The other end puts to the first base. Alamo who sent the person back in time. Augustus Reyes out. Coming next, the bat for the Marlins. We got Alamo Lopez. Next, the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. He got a wait short. Got a pitch for Lopez. When the catch goes strike the 1. Wait short. And the pitch. Lopez. When the catch goes strike 2-2. Wait short. And the pitch. Out to the wait board. Lopez great, but we still that one. That's a 5-0-2. And Ranger Swords, another pitch could play Lopez great board. Right there, catch goes as well as 1-2. We just have to say the pitches. And Ray scores another pitch to the low pass, Ray boy, running catch goes the ball 2-2-2. And Ray scores another pitch to the Ray boy, swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And that one pitch is out. Six strikeout for Ray scores 6 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Herberto Hernandez connects to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 2 outs, about with 6 to go. Ray scores got a pitch for you, Herberto Ray boy. Swing and a miss, and that strike was on one. And Ray scores another pitch for Herberto Ray boy. Radio Hernandez asked for Tower Yellow. Radio Hernandez grabbing the balances on base on. And Ray scores another pitch for you. Another pitch coming for you, Radio Ray boy. You swing it down as a 5-0 zone 2. Yeah, sweating. And Ray scores another pitch coming for you. Ray scores another pitch coming for you, Radio Ray boy. Uh-oh. Move it, uh-oh. Ray scores another pitch coming for you, Radio Ray boy. Swing and miss, and that's strike three. And the Radio Hernandez is out. 7 strikeout for Ray scores 7 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So scoring the Phillies have 4 runs. The Marlins have 1 run. That's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies give it a turn the red top of 7. And the 3 Philly players do it the red top 7. We Alabama, Nick Castellanos, and Vasquez. Alabama was 2 for 3 with a double. Nick Castellanos over 3 with a run. Vasquez was over with 2 walks and a run. Hey, we really got Cardinals heads. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Boone for the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players away. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Lake got a pitch cutter for you, Alec, ready for a rice cut goes balls with him. And Lake got another pitch cutter for you, got another pitch cutter for you, Alec, ready for it. Swinging the base and running catch goes the balls with him. Lake got another pitch for you, Wake up the pitch count by everybody catch good as one winner. Wake up the pitch by everybody catch good strike on the one. Wake up the pitch by everybody for a swing and a raise and that strike two to 1-2. And wake up the pitch count by everybody for it. Running catch goes to 1-2 to 2-2. And wake up the pitch count by everybody for it. And swing down, that's a 5-0 to 2-2. And wake up the pitch count by everybody for it. Running catch goes to 0-3 to 3-2 to full count. And wake up the pitch count by everybody for it. That is ball 4. And Alabama is walking to advance the first base for the Phillies. This is Alabama's first ball of the game. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next about the Phillies. We got one female on first base. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. And Wayne got a pitch count by Castellanos. Wait for it. Swing that one in the bounce on top of the wall. And Nick Castellanos, one of my first stop second. Nick Castellanos got a W on. Nick Castellanos got 8. He's moving for you. This is Nick Castellanos' 18 double on the 21st season on a 5-0. On the short 5-0 to the center field of Dan Myers. Alabama rests the third base. So the Phillies had Alabama and Nick Castellanos on second base. And Alabama on third base. So coming up next, about the Phillies, we got Max Kevin next about the Phillies. We got Philly Bears at second base and third base. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. And Lane got a pitch count for your Max Kevin for running touch goes all the way. And Lane got another pitch count for your Max Kevin for it. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 to 1-1. And got a link under the pitch count by your Max Kevin for it. Swing in the mids and that's strike 2 to 1-2. And Wake got another pitch count for your Max Kevin for it. You swing that one, that's a 5-0 to 1-2. And Wake got another pitch count for your Max Kevin for it. You swing that one, that's a 5-0. Running catch goes to 0-2 to 2-2. And Wake got another pitch count for your Max Kevin for it. And Max Kevin asks for a time on you. Max Kevin get right back in the right box, hits 1 base runs. Shout out to 11 people watching the stream. Thank you for the 7 rings. And Wake got another pitch count for your Max Kevin for it. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 to 2-2. And Wake got another pitch count for your Max Kevin for it. Running catch goes to 0-3 to 3-2 to full count. And Cassius, damn it. That was a W move right there. It was like, caught you in the run there. Like, what do you do? The basket was rising to a double play to the first base and Aaron Raymond to shortstop Jack Wheeler. Nick Cassius was out of second base and Vasquez was out of first base. To come up next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Wheeler. Next to bat the Phillies, we got one free play on third base, 2 outs, top of the seventh. Here we go. Link at a pitch gonna be JT ready for a running catch good strike with the one. Link at the pitch with JT ready for a swing and a miss. That strike two is 0-2. And Link at the pitch gonna for you JT ready for a swing and a miss. And that strike three and JT is out. JT you struck out and you straight at Alex Boone on third base. And JT you 1 for 4. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. And scored the Phillies had 4 runs, the Marlins had 1 run. We went up to the bottom of the seventh, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins and the Vandals hit the Marlins, leaving the turn of at the bottom of the seventh. The 3 Marlins players at the bottom of the seventh be Eric Wagner, Dean Ryan, and Colin Newby. Ray is still pitching. Ray's still pitching into the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, Ray was this long. 7, 8, 8, 9. Most active 3-7. 3-4 years, time of 4. Ray is still pitching, To come at the bat for the Marlins, we have Aaron Wagner come to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 0 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. We got the 83 pitches. Ray Swords and the pitch can bring Aaron Gray for running catching goes strike was on 1. Ray Swords and the pitch for Aaron Gray for it. Running catching goes rolls on the 1. And Ray Swords and the pitch can bring Aaron Gray for it. Running catching goes roll 2 the 2-1. And Ray Swords and the pitch can bring Aaron Gray for it. He swing that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And Eric Wagner will advance to first base for the Marlins. And Eric Wagner singles on a fly ball to the left fielder, Max Kepler. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got D. Rose. Next to bat for the Marlins, we got one more player first base, 0 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Ray Swords in the pitch can do Ray Boone. And D. Rose flies out to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos, and D. Rose is out. And coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Conan Newell. Next to bat for the Marlins, we got one more player first base, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Ray Swords got a pitch for you. Got a pitch connect for you. Connor Ray Boone. And Connor Newell lines out to the left fielder, Max Kevin, and Connor Newell is out. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Jack Winkle next to bat for the Marlins. One more player first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Wayne Swords got a pitch connect for Jack Ray Boone. And Wayne Swords got a pitch up to his first baseman, Alan Boone, to make sure that every regular is got the first base man, picking 10 number 1 at first base. And Wayne Swords got a pitch connect for you, Jack Ray Boone. Runner catching goes the ball 1-0. And Wayne Swords in that pitch for you, Jack Ray Boone. Runner catching goes the ball 2-0. And Wayne Swords got another pitch connect for you, Jack Ray Boone. Runner catching goes the ball 1. Wayne Swords in that pitch for you, Jack. Runner catching goes the ball 2-0. Wayne Swords in that pitch for you, Jack Ray Boone. Runner catching goes the strike 1 is a 2-1. And Wayne Swords in that pitch connect for you, Jack Ray Boone. Swing and the miss, and that's strike 2 is a 2-2. Runner catching goes strike 1 2-1. Wayne Swords in that pitch for you, Jack. Runner catching swing and the miss, that's strike 2 2-2. And Wayne Swords got that pitch for you, Jack Ray Boone. Jack Winkle has spent time with Jack Winkle has remember the very 6 base on. And Wayne Swords in the pitch for you, Jack Ray Boone. And Roddy's catching us the ball 3 to 3-2 to full kill. And Wayne Swords in the pitch for you, Jack Ray Boone. He's swinging down as a 5 to 3-2. And Wayne Swords in the pitch for you, Jack Ray Boone. And swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Jack Winkle is out. 8 strikeout for Wayne Swords, 8 Ks. That's 3 outs for the Marlins. So it's going. The Phillies have 4 runs. The Marlins have 1 run. That's the end of the 7th inning, gentlemen. We're on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies do to the bat top of the 8th. The 3 Philly fans, the bat top of the 8th. Be Bryson Stein and Ronald Stones and Brady Williams. Bryson Stein's 1-2 with a home run and walk and a strikeout. And Ronald Stones is 0-3 with a strikeout. And Brady Williams is 1-2 with a home. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Vice and Stock in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. And Wake got a pitch, get a base stock, ready for running catch goes strike zone. Wake got a pitch, he started running catch goes strike 2 zone 2. Wake got a pitch, he started ready for it. Invite start as per time on your invite stock, give out the battle to the base soon. And Wake got a pitch, get a base stock, ready for it. Running catch goes is 1 2. And Wake got a pitch, base stock, ready for it. Running catch goes 1 2 2 2. And Wake got a pitch, get a base stock, ready for it. In the pitch, reverses stop reaches on the ground roll to the second base Xavier Edwards. Pitcher hitter. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Ronald Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free play in first base, 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Lake got a pitch getting for your round to go ready for running catch goes to strike 1 zone 1. Lake got a pitch getting your round to get ready for a swing and miss, and that's strike 2 zone 2. And Lake got another pitch getting your round to get ready for running catch goes to strike 3, and the Ronald Sosa's out. Ronald Sosa, you're over 4 with your second strikeout. So coming up next to the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to the Phillies. So we got one people at first base, one out. Top of the 8th, here we go. Wake on the pitch, get up Brandon Marsh, ready for it, swinging the range, that strike was on. And Wake on the pitch, get up Brandon Marsh, ready for it. And so we got a pitch, get up Marsh, ready for it, when it swing the range, that strike was on. And Lake and the pitch gonna go away for running catch goes the wrong one. And Lake and the pitch gonna go away for running Sweet Evans is about 2 is 1 and 2. And Lake and the pitch gonna be more away for running that balls in the dirt is all 2 2 2. And Lake and the pitch gonna go away for it. Running catch goes all 3 2 kill. And Lake and the pitch gonna be more away for it. And Vice start goes single and Vice start. This is what I'm trying to tell you what you couldn't. This is Vice start 12. 12 home run, 12. This is a really one. This is Vice start. Yeah, Vice start still. This is Vice start 12. 12. So, 1. Yeah, 12 1. It was calling strikes. What she's overdoing. The cover next about the Phillies, we got the trade token next about the Phillies, we got one female, second base, 2 rows. So there, here we go. We're gonna face gonna be trade away, look at the logo. We're gonna push you trade away for and trade turn the grounds out to the first base right here. We're gonna ladies do versus Diamond Base. For the school, the Phillies have 4-1, the almost 7-1, that's 8 and 7, and the 6 and 8 and 8. We went to the school, the Phillies have 4-1, the almost 7-1. Moving on to the 5 and 8, like you it's the Marlins from the Red, let's see the Marlins from the turn the Red, the 5 and 8. So we saw the picture like kind of visibility around cooking. The way scores with 7 straight, 4 hits, 1 run, 1 run, 2 balls, 8 strikeouts, 1 home run, and 2.20 ERA. The color of the bat for the Marlins, we got Cal Styles and the bat for the Marlins, the Marlins plays of 8, 0 outs, about 8, here we go. Right click on the pitch when you start with running because swing the 5-1. Right click on the pitch when you start with swing the 5-2. Stars in the right click in the pitch when you start with running because you go to 1-2. Right click in the pitch when you start with running because you go to 1-2-2-2. Right click in the pitch when you start with running because you go to 3-3-2 for kill. And the right click in the pitch when you start with running because you go to strike 3. And and Costo's out. First strikeout from Warren Cook and 1K. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got Xavier Edwards next to bat for the Marlins. We got New Orleans plays on base. 1 out, probably 8 here we go. And Xavier was asked for Tommy on Xavier was driving the bat on central base road. Warren Cook in the pitch for Xavier Wade, but he seen that the ball was on 1. And there was Ryan Cook in the pitch for Xavier Wade, but Xavier Edwards bounds out to the pitcher of Ryan Cook when the hit puts the first base at the moment in time. Xavier was so coming up next to bat for the Marlins we have Augustus Ramirez. Augustus Ramirez coming next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 2 hours, probably 8 here we go. Alright, cooking gonna pitch for Augustus, you're able. Running catching goes the ball blue. And the right click in the pitch for Augustus, you're able. Running catching goes the ball 2-2-0. Right click in the pitch for Augustus, you're able. Running catching goes the ball 3-3-0. The right click in the pitch for Augustus, you're able. Swing the base and the strike 1 is a 3-1. And the right click in the pitch for Augustus, you're able. Augustus, that's what time you Augustus, give back in the right system on base holes. And the right click in the pitch in the front, Augustus, you're able. And the right click in the pitch for Augustus, you're able. Running catching on the strike 2 to 3-2 to 4 kill. And right click in the pitch for you, Augustus, you're able. You see that one, that's a 5 balls of 3-2. And the right click in the pitch for Augustus, you're able. That ball's a dirty, that's a ball forward. That's ball forward. Augustus will raise the first base for the Marlins. It's ball to Ramirez, first for the Marlins. Way to go, right click, you work the first batting game right there. And Augustus Ramirez. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have outgoing players in this bat for the Marlins. You got a 1-1 player on first base, 2 outs, probably 8, here we go. The right click, we got a pitch in the big old players ready for it. Running catching is the ball blue. And right click in the pitch, we go players ready for it. And running catching is the ball 2, running catching is the ball blue. Running catching the pitch, you go players, running catching is the ball 2-2-0. Right click in the pitch, you go players ready for it. He's swinging down, that's a 5 balls, he's swinging down with the 5 balls and 2-1. So coming next to Rabbit, right click in the pitch, for you, Lopez going for it. He's swinging down with the right to the stand, and that's a 5 balls and 2-2. And the right click in the pitch, here up to the right. Running can swing the ball 2-2. The right click in the base, swing the base, that's strike 3. Now Lopez down. Second strike up for right click in 2 Ks. That's the answer to the Marlins. So school. The Phillies have the Marlins have won the one that's in the England Joe. And we go to the ninth and following England Joe. It's the Phillies turn the bat, the center base, and the center bat, top of the ninth. The three pretty plays at the top of the ninth. Cowswimmer, Alabama, and the Cassiano, Cowswimmer's over 4 with 2 strikeouts. Alabama was 2 and 3 with a double in a row. And the Cassiano's 1 and 4 with a double in a run. Is that my green? No, I'm not sleeping. So come at the bat for the Phillies. We got Kyle Smoke in the bat of the Phillies. No Philly Rays away. 0, top of the ninth. Here we go. So come at the bat for the Marlins. Wait. Richard was not going to pitch to the Marlins. Be Tyler Phillies. So Tyler Phillies got a pitch. So come at the bat for the Phillies. We got Kyle Smoke in the bat of the Phillies. No Philly Rays away. 0, top of the ninth. Here we go. Tyler Phillies got a pitch. Be swinging. Running catch goes ball to well. Tyler Phillies got a pitch. Be swinging. Running catch goes ball to 2-0. Tyler Phillies got a pitch. Be swinging. Right bowling. And Tyler Perez got that pitch in the base road for A1. The Cowboys goes out to the first base for A1 and he puts the pitch in Tyler Perez to the first back in time. The Cowboys out. Cowboys over 5 with 2 strikeouts. So coming next to the Phillies, we got Adam Wilson next to the Phillies. No Philly plays on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Tyler Perez got a pitch in the big out of the right for he's swinging down with the 5-0-1. And Tyler Perez got a pitch in the out of the right for he's swinging down with the 5-0-1. And Tyler Perez got that pitch in the out of the right for it. Running catch goes ball to 1. Tyler Perez got that pitch out of the right for it. He's swinging that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And that's the one will race the first base for the Bills. And one got another hit. Alabama was 3 for 4, young. And Alabama singles on the short and ground ball to center field and Dave Ryan. We come up next to battle the Phillies. We got Nick Cassiano next to battle the Phillies. We got one to on first base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Nick does 10. Nick does 10. Nick does 10. And Tyler Perez got a pitch for you. And Cassiano's ready for Riley Cassiano goes the balls with him. Tyler Perez got a pitch for you. Cassiano's ready for it. If you swing it down, it goes right into the grass. That's a single. Nick catches the other one, the first base for the field. Nick catches gonna hit 2 5 and Nick catches the other singles on the ground ball to the shortstop Jack Williams. And Alabama reverse to second base. For the Phillies, Nick catches the on first base and Alabama on second base. So coming next to the Phillies, we got Max coming next to the Phillies. We got Philly Birds on first base, second base, 1 out on top of 9. Here we go. Tyler Phillips gonna pitch, gonna be Max, gonna wait for it. Running catch goes to strike goes to running catch goes to wall, running catch goes to walls balloon. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, gonna bring Max, gonna wait for it. Swinging the mids and that strike 1 to 1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, gonna Max, gonna wait for swinging the mids and that strike 1 to 1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, gonna bring Max, gonna wait for it. Yeah, and swinging the other one, that's a 5 balls to 1 and 2. And Max Kevin got another pitch, and Tyler Phillips got another pitch, Max, gonna wait for it. Running catch goes to swinging at the 5 1 1 2. Tyler Phillips got another pitch, Max, gonna wait for it. And the pitcher stepped on. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, gonna for you, Max, gonna wait for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 1 1 and 2. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, Max, gonna wait for it. Running catch goes to 0 2 2 2. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, Max, gonna wait for it. You swing the 5 1 2 2, and Tyler Phillips got another pitch, Max, gonna wait for it. Running catch goes to 0 2 2 2. And that's kind of popped up in the second baseman. Xavier was on the infield 5 0. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got JT Williams. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got Phillies on first base, second base. 2 runs. Top of the ninth, here we go. The Tyler Phillips got a pitch coming for you. For you. And Tyler Phillips got a pitch coming for JT ready for it. And then when that catch goes, that's strike 1. When that catch goes, that's strike 1 is 1 1. Coming next, the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Williams. Next bat for the Phillies, we got Phillies on first, second base, 2 hours, top of the nine. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch with JT, running catch goes, 1 1. Tyler Phillips got another pitch coming with JT, wait, but he's swinging down, another 5 balls, 1 1. how the Phillies got their pitch when you get TV was swinging down to the 5 balls 1 and 2. And he swung down to the 5 balls 1 and 2. And Tyler Phillips got their pitch when you get TV going forward. Roddy catching good, that's the ball, Roddy catching good, that's the ball, 2. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch when JT going forward. And JT really strikes out swinging and the catcher gets to the Reds, the first baseman, Eric Wayland. And JT is out, that's 3 outs for the Phillies, so the score is the Phillies have 1-4 the Marlins have 1-1. And then at the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen, went on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn the red, let's see the Marlins turn the red. That's how, and that's 10 innings right there. And JT really strikes out, going to the catcher, Stevie Reyes to the full baseman, Eric Wayner. And the seventh score, the Phillies have 1-1, the Marlins have 1-1. And we go to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen, is the Marlins turn the red, let's see the Marlins turn the red at the bottom of the ninth. I think Marlins plays the red at the bottom of the ninth, we have Roger Hernandez, Eric Wayner, and Dave Myers. You're not falling asleep soon. So come out the bat for the Marlins, we have Roger Hernandez going to bat the Marlins, and all the players are 8 zeros, about 9 here. So the pitching change for the Phillies, so White Cook going to pitch tonight, going to pitch for the Phillies, and Mastro going to pitch, going to play right to the right board. I guess anybody that was down the road, the other. The rest of the pitch going to play right to the right board. You see there was running grass, and the winner is on my first time saying the winner is got a W. So the latest third double of the 21 season on the line drive to left field of Max Kevin. And coming next, the bat for the Marlins, we got Eric Wayne next bat for the Marlins, got 1 runner player on second base. 0 outs, top of 9, here we go. Max Strong in the pitch, Eric Wayne catching on strike 1-1. Max Strong in the pitch, Eric Wayne catching on strike 2-2. Max Strong in the pitch, Eric Wayne catching on the balls 1-2. And go Strawberry. Get the 3 out so we win this game. And Master with another pitch coming for you, Eric Rayburn. Swing in the mids, and that's strike 3. And Eric Rayburn is out. First strikeout for Master 1K. 2 outs. Exciting stuff, yo. Exciting stuff. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we got Dave Myers, and next the bat for the Marlins, we got one more player on second base. One out top of the bottom 9, here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch for you, get ready for it, running catch goes the ball through. And Matt Strong got a pitch for you, get ready for it. Running catch goes the strike goes the ball through. And Matt Strong got a pitch for you, get ready for it. And Matt Strong got a pitch for you, what you said. And so they were running back that single day was the best first base for the Marlins. They won singles over one drive to center field away the Marlins. And the Marlins scored the runs, so scored the Phillies at home. The Marlins got 2 runs. The Marlins get the second one scored in the bottom of the ninth. Thanks to the brother Hernandez. And coming next to the Marlins, got Colin next to the Marlins, got one more player on first base. One out. The bottom of the ninth, here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch for you, Colin, running swing at the bottom of the one. And Matt Strong got a pitch, you kind of running swing away, that's strike 2 And Matt Strong got a pitch, you kind of swing away, that's strike 3, kind of moves out. Second strikeout for Matt Strong 2 games. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got Jay. We're coming next to bat for the Marlins. They got one more player first base, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch for you, Jay. Running catch goes the ball blue. Matt Strong got a pitch for you, Jay. Running catch goes the ball 2-2. And Matt Strong got a pitch coming for you, Jay. Go wait for it. And that's not gonna be scanning for you, Jay Greenwood. Running the catch good as well to the 2-1. And that's not gonna pitch for Jay Greenwood. As soon as they move right to grab that single, Jack Greenwood will race the first base for the Marlins. They're gonna singles on a shotgun drive to the left field, and Max Kevin. And he might have been second base, and the Marlins Second on first base and D-Rod on second base. So coming next to bat for the Marlins, we have Nick Ford. So the substitute, so Nick Ford is going to pitch it. Because that was coming next to bat for the Marlins, we got Nick Ford is going next to bat for the Marlins. We got Marlins players on first base, second base. 2 rounds, Robin 19 we and matched up for the pitch count for just the Raven. And matched up for the pitch count for just the Raven. Running catch goes to the ball balloon. And matched up for the pitch count for just the Raven. Running catch goes to strike on Jones. And matched up for the pitch count for just the Raven. Sweet down the 5-1. And matched up for the pitch for just the Raven. Sweet down the running catch goes to the balloon. Matched up for the pitch for just running catch sweet at the 5-1. And the rest of the pitch before just gave away running catch goes strike 2 to 1 and 2. And rest of the pitch before just gave away Nick Fortune flies out to the right field and Nick Cassiano and Nick Fortune's out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 4 to 2. Phillies win. Phillies take game number 3 of the 4-game series for the Marlins at home. So the Phillies will based on the 44 and 30 on the season. The Marlins will drop down to 29 and 43 on the season. The Phillies get the 44 win, the Marlins get the 23 loss. And yeah, not a bad game by the Phillies though. Not bad game by the Phillies though. And we'll say this again, yo. Race was does every week, so your winning pitcher, your starting player today game is Reyes Suarez. Who was 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 run, earned 1 run, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, 8 straight quality starts, straight lead in the MLB. And Reyes Suarez will get the 6 wins. So Reyes Suarez will be so to 6 and 1 on the season with a 2.20 ERA. Yeah, so good stuff like that. So let's see this also. So guys, so thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Stone Knox on the stream. Shout out to Mike Mink on the stream. Shout out to Dennis Gonzalez on the stream. Shout out to on the stream. Guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for game number 4 of the 4-game series tomorrow night at 6 p.m. guys. And the pitching matchups for tomorrow night's game is we're gonna have Christmas Sanchez going against Eddie Cabrera. And that's gonna be a good matchup right there because it's because Sanchez have to be the one to close out the last game of the series. So you figure you gotta do that, right? Yeah, so like I said, Christmas Sanchez is going against Eddie Cabrera tomorrow, so you know how that's gonna go. So you got Christmas Sanchez going against Eddie Cabrera tomorrow. Christmas Sanchez is 5-2 in the season with 88 strikeouts and a 3.05 ERA. And the Cavaliers 2-2 in the season with 58 strikeouts and 4.110 ERA. Let's see if the Phillies team can help Christmas Sanders get his sixth win tomorrow. They close out the final game of the series. So we won the first game we won the first game on Monday. And we won the game. We won the game today. So we took two. We won the first game and the third game. All we have to do is win the fourth game. We'll take 3 out of 4. So if we do that, that'll be great. So and yeah. All those things on. So there's a lot to be learned. So we'll come around. Get your hair in the grass. Get your hair in the grass. So we'll come around. But he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high above high in the sky. So when you start to feel low, instead of letting go, just remember that. Woo! Once there goes another word machine. Once there goes another word machine. Once there goes another word machine. Let's go hard. The hunt for when October. And that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for the next Phillies regular season favorite. Let's go Phillies in. Let's try to win the fourth and final game tomorrow, this 4-game series, and get back to Philadelphia on Friday to take on the New York Mets next for a 3-game series on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's get ready for that one.